NBC10 has teamed up with the Independence Blue Cross for an initiative focused on your mental health. It's called Know Your Mind and will help you recognize the signs and symptoms of depression and anxiety. And as we know, representation certainly matters. So the key to unlocking and erasing the mental health stigma that impacts the Black community all starts with having a conversation. Take a look. Generations of feeling battered, broken, and misunderstood. It's all taken a physical and mental toll on the Black community as signs of depression and anxiety jumped to 41% after the death of George Floyd, according to the Census Bureau.
Depression and anxiety are kind of multifaceted experiences that people have.
Dr. Monica Campbell has 15 years of experience as a psychologist working with veterans suffering from mental illness.
For depression, we usually look for sad mood, lack of interest, and other symptoms such as fatigue, poor concentration, and anxiety is any feeling of nervousness, worry about a number of things.
We're learning, and a lot of people are learning, that there are a lot of traumas that we still have yet to unpack. It's probably because mental health in the Black community is considered a taboo. It is not often frequently talked about as much as it should be. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think for a lot of African American and Black folks, number one, we just didn't have the access to that as a resource. And then if we did, maybe it was looked on upon as something that other people do, or that maybe it's displaying a lack of faith, that you should just pray about it or take it to the pastor.
How do we normalize talking about accessing those tools in the Black community?
So I think, it's an interesting time. We do have more celebrities who are talking more about their mental health.
Those celebrities include Taraji P. Henson, who founded the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation to expand access to therapists in the Black community, and former NFL wide receiver Brandon Marshall, who co-founded Project 375 to spread awareness after being diagnosed with borderline personality disorder.
So I think as we have more celebrities discussing it, people are just more open about it. And we also need more therapists of color. So that's a huge issue.
Only 4% of psychologists in the U.S. are Black, and only 2% of psychiatrists.
We need to continue to encourage, even down to high school students, to think about mental health professions as a career. And the research says that people actually stay longer in therapy when they're matched with someone of a similar ethnicity. So that's not saying you can't have good cross-cultural therapeutic relationships, but people often want Black therapists. I'm speaking of Black people in particular, because we do have a unique experience, a unique history in this country. Yeah, absolutely, we need more representation in mental health fields.
If you are experiencing depression or anxiety, you are not alone. That's why NBC10 and Telemundo 62 are partnering with Independence Blue Cross on Know Your Mind, an initiative focused on helping you recognize common mental health concerns and the steps you can take to feel better. So join us as we explore the healthcare and self-care that can help you and your loved ones through difficult times. For more information, visit ibx.com/knowyourmind.